Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where last episode we took over as this guy. Our previous ruler died. We've also got huge chunks of England taken over here, and that is great. Unfortunately, we are still 23 counties away from creating the de jure Empire of Britannia, but we're definitely making solid progress on that front. No doubt about that. Now, we do have these factions brewing. I'm not sure how real these numbers are because I just started up the game and sometimes that's inaccurate, but we are going to be bringing France in on these wars, almost certainly. So let's see. Okay, 72 and 107. Okay, this Leinster guy, can we do anything about this? There's already a betrothal here. Okay, this is with our sister. So we need to break this betrothal. I wish Paradox would fix this, but we need to break this betrothal and then remake the same exact betrothal in order to get an alliance here. I really wish Paradox would fix that, but whatever. There we go. So that will pull him out of that faction, and in fact, that might disband the faction. No, it doesn't disband the faction. That's right, they fixed that. But the Liberty faction here is now no longer a problem. The Independence faction can send their demand at any time. This guy being part of this rebellion is actually good for us. That will imprison him when we win the rebellion, and that will allow us to break up his lands, which will be great. And there's his independence demand. We will not be threatened. So this guy is going to declare war on us. We are going to call in the Emperor of Francia, as well as the King of Wales. That is completely free because this is a defensive war. We could also call our dynasty members, but that does cost renown. So we'll avoid that for the time being. I think that France will be more than sufficient. So that should be fine. Interestingly, it looks like it's basically exclusively this guy and his vassals. At least right now. Which is a little wild, to be honest. Well, I guess this guy also rebelled. So we can actually... Cheshire did rebel too. So we don't have anywhere over here where we can raise up forces. We can raise up, like, up here and walk down. That'll give France some time to show up. So I don't necessarily hate that concept. So we'll get these raised. And, of course, our allies will join the war. Now... we need to take over their control to stop ticking war score. Right. We'll put this steward in. We do need a marshal as well. That'll be this fine gentleman here. We definitely want to work on swaying our archbishop, although we can't do that until we're 12. We are currently 9. Sure. What is our total troop count? 43? That's not too bad. We'll arrive here in 46 days. Okay. We'll keep an eye on where these guys are, but the King of Wales is making his way over to us. Let's see, we could become vengeful here. Or we could become deceitful, or we could become calm. Is this considered a virtue? No. Okay. So in that case, we probably want vengeful, is my guess. That's sinful to Catholics, I suppose. Deceitful also is sinful, so we'll become calm. I guess that's okay. Cool. So we're making our way down here, and we're just going to come take over Cheshire. And we're just kind of waiting for France to show up, but also making sure that they don't have ticking on their side. Here comes France. Beautiful. So we shouldn't have any major issues here. We are negative financially, and that's not surprising. So we managed to grab that territory. Do we just continue to siege here? They broke up their siege, but we also don't care about them sieging in Wales. That is completely and totally irrelevant to us. So I feel like this is fine. Yeah, I think this is completely and totally okay. We'll head down to Leicestershire and just continue to siege these areas. Because this is not going to get them anything. They would have to siege our territory, not our allies' territory. So I don't know what they're even trying to do. They are not succeeding in anything, I think. We're going to make our way over to Rutland. we're just kind of heading down towards the Duchy of Essex down here in kind of an awkward roundabout fashion, is I guess the way this is going. Now, we have taken some attrition here due to lack of supplies, and to a certain extent, there's not a lot we can do about that because of France, but also there are things we can do about it. We just aren't. Cool. Do we just go directly to London after this siege? We're at 63%. This is earning them nothing. Literally nothing. I think we head here. Finish up this siege, and then just continue to head down towards London. We're at 82 right now. Like, they're getting nothing out of this. Literally nothing. I don't know what they're even doing. Like, at this point, I'm wondering if we even needed to call in allies. But they probably would have come after us if we didn't. They would have tried to fight us. War's over, so we're going to enforce those demands. And disband our troops. There is this dangerous Liberty faction right now. That's fine. So, at this point, we want to retract a vassal from this guy. We want to retract... let's see here. We can only transfer vassals. Yeah, we can retract this Earl, which we'll do. So that will concede the title revocation reason. And we will give that over to this guy. Now, he did rebel as well, but I want to move it de jure. There we go. Fantastic. Next up, we've got these 4 counties over here that all still need to be removed from this fine gentleman. So we could revoke these titles. This is going to be only 20 tyranny. Oh, right. It's only for the 1 title, isn't it? No, we can revoke 2, it looks like. So that's an act of tyranny. We'll do so. Now, that only revoked 1 title. Interesting. Well, that's not surprising. So we're going to revoke another one. This is going to be more tyranny. I'm well aware of this. And we're going to revoke yet another one. This is going to be a ridiculous amount of tyranny, but we should be okay. I'm not too concerned about that. We'll let our tyranny drop, and then I want to retract this vassal. Boom. That's another 5 tyranny. So, now all of this will need to be granted out to the Duke of Mercia. So we're going to grant all of this, like so. And we got this guy thoroughly broken up. It's going to be a problematic in terms of our vassal opinion. We're going to have 65 tyranny. That's well understood. So we're going to grant the vassals over here. I wish we could multi-grant vassals, but we can't. So we're just going to put these over. I don't think Cheshire is part of this. There we go. So that puts Mercia and Essex back onto their correct footing. Beautiful. So that's good. I just want to double check. Yeah, that's part of Lancaster. Okay. So we've got this faction here. Now these guys are pretty angry, and all of our vassals will be. My question is, can we negotiate with this guy? Actually, we can. Remarkable. I love it. So we'll remove him from the faction. Marvelous news. And now we no longer have a factionalism problem. Beautiful. Granted, our vassals are really upset. Like, really upset. We're not shocked about this. We're not shocked about this at all. Can we ask the Pope for gold at this age? And we need 250 piety. Fair enough. Yeah, there's not really anything that we can do here. Okay, cool. So now we need to work down our tyranny, and we also need to attack King Adam at some point. The question is this that point? Probably not, is the answer. Mostly because we need time for our soldiers to regenerate, and if we get into an awkward war with England, again, then we're going to potentially have some vassal factionalism, at least until such a point as our vassals get over it a little bit. How long will that take to recover 65 tyranny? 3.18 per year? Okay. That's not that bad, actually. Yeah, I don't hate that. So I think we need to go into our inventory here. This is fine-ish. We should repair these items while we're in here. We don't have a crown or regalia. That's okay. Budding attraction, huh? Okay, so we have realized that we are heterosexual. The question is, do we want a crush on this courtier? Not really. So that's fine. Cool. So we currently have about 500 gold. We definitely want to keep spending our gold. No doubt about that. With that rebellion dealt with, though, this should be absolutely fine. And actually, that rebellion, I feel like, was a really, really good thing for us. This guy's still in prison, and he will be for a good long time. He's very, 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 very angry at us. We don't have a reason to execute him. No, we do. He's a known criminal. His primary heir would not like us because we executed his father. Honestly, I think we just leave him imprisoned. I think it's okay. Do we want this guy to leave prison? No. No, we do not. Vassals do not get to leave right now. Ooh, the Emperor of Francia just died. Okay. Yeah, we've got this going on again. Where we've got this betrothal. But we can't negotiate the alliance. We have to break the betrothal and get the penalty. And then remake the marriage. Which is sad. So, let's see here. I believe it was us personally who were set up for that. Like this. He would not accept this. And that is because he's unimpressed by our royal court. Okay, I'm going to send him a gift. Boost his opinion of us up. And then arrange it. Fantastic. We don't want that to be matrilineal. That's for sure. Cool. I think we actually chose a different daughter there, but it doesn't really matter. This is our player Aaron's sister that we would imprison. A secret has been exposed. Okay. It's lies. I mean, we're 11 years old. We can't be expected to understand adultery, right? So we can become just. That's pretty solid. We can become cynical. Which probably isn't what we want. Or we could become temperate. Which would be good for our piety. +2 stewardship. My question is, I feel like temperate is actually better for us than just here. Do it. That'll get us additional piety, which is needed. We can also pull back one of these castles at this point. Fantastic. That puts us to 7 of 7. I love it. Okay. Sure. It's my kitty now. So. Would he accept guardianship here? And who would we want it to be? Like our mother? He would not accept this. Okay. Mostly because sending child to foreign court. Yeah. I was just hoping to control her education focus, which is currently on diplomacy, and I would really prefer it to be on stewardship. But it's fine. It's fine. We are, after all, using this for our alliance, and that is necessary considering the number of children that we didn't have last life. What is going on in the HRE? Oh my. Liberty War, but they also have all of these parts that broke off. Cool. Well, have fun with that, HRE. That's, gonna go real well for them, I'm sure. So let's continue to look for upgrades that we can do here. Spending down our gold. Our gold income isn't the greatest right now, and a lot of that is simply due to vassal and archbishop opinion, which is also affected by tyranny. Noted. but we're now old enough to sway him, and we're going to do so. This ransom is not accepted. We decline. We are not letting the vassals that rebelled out of prison. That's for sure. What do you want? No, get out of here. Absolutely not. Actually, that countess probably would have been okay, but otherwise this seems reasonably fine. Powerful vassals are expecting council positions, and I don't care. I think this is fine. I want to be endorsed by our archbishop soon. Yeah, that was Countess Alice here. Okay, yeah, we're not going to ransom any of those. What are you doing, Mercia? Finishing up their war, I guess. Our archbishop was preaching unorthodox doctrine, which caused us to lose 50 piety. Not great. England only has 20,000 troops. Fascinating. They're reasonably strong troops. They have bombards. So, I mean, we're 10 months away from bombards. In that case, I was thinking about declaring on England, but if we're 10 months away from bombards, A, we can defend Francia here, and B, we can wait on bombards. So, who are we going to be fighting against here? Burgundy? And we're going to be defending Francia's title. Yes. We absolutely accept this. We will help them. And the question is, do we just sail around and directly attack Burgundy? Like, land in their capital here? I feel like we do. How many troops do they have? Like 70,000? Okay. So we're not going to really be able to fight them directly without France being there. Unless we were to, like, I doubt we can get a holy order, but unless we were to, like, bring in a bunch of mercenaries and such. But we're negative financially here with our forces raised, and I think this is going to be good enough. If they're walking this direction, we should be able to race in here and yoink this barony. That's the idea. And France can run around up here and hopefully catch some of their smaller forces before they get grouped up. This is looking good for France. Very good. That is a solid catch there. 62,000 now. I like it. We don't have a leader here. We're going to put this guy in. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. And we're definitely going to land over here. Looks like our other ally had a similar idea, but not exactly the same one. So France should really come over here and fight this, I feel like. Or actually, they should fight this before it groups in. Oh, this is really awkward for them. They should have grouped up before and not fought here. We just discovered bombards. France is losing this battle, but we have landed at their capital. We have a breach already, and we're 5 months away from getting that. Beautiful. So they have to come defend their territory. We're at -2 due to France losing that battle and having some partial occupation there. But let's see what we get from their capital. I'm betting this guy's leading troops. Actually, no, he's in this capital. We could capture him here. It's pure RNG, whether we do, but we'll see. Okay. We actually got his wife and 3 others. Unfortunately... Oh, we got an heir there, so that's 25%. Okay, cool. How's this set up? Oh, that's awkward. We're gonna have to come up here and siege? Sure. They are on their way back. So, looking at the terrain over here... Are they? Are they on their way back? I'm not sure that they are. We're going to finish up this siege and head down this way. We got additional taxes there, which is really nice. We were going to go into debt. So that's good. We're not going to ransom any of these prisoners right now. Now, bombards are done. We were just having a crush on our cousin, and yikes. We could become stubborn, vengeful, or chaste here. Stubborn is probably the best here, but maintaining that crush is probably not a great idea. We're going to continue to siege over this way. We've got 6 months on that. Let's go ahead and split up our forces here a little bit, leaving these guys here. And we're going to head back over this way and start to resupply. We're going to need it. Guess I'm too old for him now. Okay, so we're going to split these up, and we're going to split them again. So we're going to come down over here, and I do see these guys up here. For now, it's okay. Looks like they're sieging? Sure. Okay, France, what are you doing? They're sieging as well. This seems okay. There's a scheme at court, but we're resupplying all of our forces over here other than our siege force. She's just a cat. We're not going to compensate you for our cat being a jerk. No, it's too expensive. We finally get a breach here. Okay, I see them coming this direction. We've got 56 days on that siege. This entire county is plains. We're going to group up over here. They're on their way in. How long do we have? 29 days. So if we were to... If we were to assault this, 913 casualties per day? Yikes. When will they arrive here? 9 days left. Okay, 4 days? This is worth it. We assault this in order to have control of the defensive terrain here. So now this is a much, much worse option for them. They can't really attack us here because we assaulted that. We're 89%, and we can actually just chill here. We don't want to fight them, but they don't want to fight us either. Let's walk down this direction. If they're going to siege here, we can siege here. They're walking this direction. This is really bad for them. They should not do this. They should have absolutely sieged here or attacked us here as we sieged, which probably would have been the better call. We're at 97% war score right now. Which of these is level 15, level 16? Actually, I think we head here. We're at 97% war score right now. This war is nearly over, remarkably. And we're just going to come up here and end this war. Cool. So France is losing a battle over here. We'll see if that gives us enough to end it. It is over right now if France ends it at this moment. They're not going to because the AI doesn't like to do that. And this battle is going to lose some war score. Is it going to lose enough war score is the question. I don't know. We're going to go up here and siege just to be safe. It lost 5 war score. Okay. If we were the war leader, the war would have been over there. Unfortunately, we were not. France was the war leader. So we're going to get this siege done. We've got about 30 days left on it. This siege will likely end the war, I think. Oh, it just went down to 90%. 55%. Wait, what just happened? This guy died in his sleep at 55. Where did our war score just go? Okay, we just went up to 60%. We're going to continue sieging over here for the time being. This guy's just chilling down here. And that seems okay. We just lost a bunch of war score from that. But France is doing a bunch of sieging over here. So I think it's reasonably fine. Reasonably fine. So next up, we pretty much need to go after one of these higher level castles. We'll go after this one. Now we're down to 48. And that is because they finished their siege here, which was worth 11%, remarkably. Wow. Well, we definitely would have won the war there if we were the ones in control of it. France could have ended it, and they chose not to, for reasons. that I can't explain. But we definitely need to split off a siege force here. We need to get trebuchets, we need to get some levies, and we're going to head down this direction and start splitting up our forces and resupplying. So we're going to move on down. We'll split these. We'll split these. And then we'll split this. And these guys are going to go to, say, here. Okay. So that'll all resupply. These guys are sieging. These guys are sieging. These guys are sieging. France is not sieging very quickly right now. So that's definitely noted. We do need a siege commander here. That will be... Where is our current siege commander here? Here he is. We're going to replace him with this guy, and we're going to put in our siege commander here. Man, I wish France had ended that when they could have. They just deliberately chose not to. Okay, so we're going to move up over here. I'm going to move this force here, and these guys I think are fine where they are, although we could certainly move them down this way. But these resupplies are underway. France is just slow sieging over here. They're going to lose their capital. I wonder if we have bad luck here. Actually, that's the Burgundian leader. Where's the French leader right now? Yeah, he's in this capital. So it's possible that he gets captured here. We'll see. He did not. And now the French are making their way up here. Okay. In a really awkward fashion. But they are winning that battle. So that's good. There is a dangerous faction here. This is a Liberty faction. I don't know how big of a deal this really is. We can imprison her. But we don't have a hook. 64% chance? Okay. We'll come back to that. Cool. Now, we're going to need to split up some of these forces a little bit more, or send them to better positions. I'm going to split these guys. I'm going to split these guys. And I'm going to split these guys. These should be okay where they are, but I'm going to split them as well and send them down over this way. Okay. So we just came of age. We're now a tough soldier and famous champion. And a reaver, apparently. Cool. We can also vassalize Earl Albrecht. Who's this? Oh. Okay. Consider it done. Cool. So we'll do that. We can get a lifestyle focus here, and we're definitely going to go to, like, strategy focus for right now. I think. Maybe authority focus? Now let's go for strategy focus here. I think that'll be fine. Now, it is about time to put a cut in here, and I'd like to do that very soon. I was hoping that we would have this war over by the time that happened. Unfortunately, it's not quite there yet. We're up to 70% again. And this is actually going to cap our occupation. So we're going to have to start taking back territory that they have occupied, or fighting them over here. Which, is fighting them an option? Not really is the answer. Not unless France is there. Okay. Well, we can group all of these guys together, but it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to see about wiping out the remainder of this army. It's going to be interesting. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Rogue Corvid, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.